All right, welcome back to the Austin real estate market update. This is the mid-year market update for 2025. And just a general overview, I think the market has slowed down a little bit, but we're still seeing strong buying power in some of the most prominent areas here in Austin. So today we're going to go over some of the market statistics, showing you in Austin, Round Rock, Pflugerville, Leander, Bastrop, all the major cities here in Austin. And before we get started, my name is William. I'm a real estate agent here in Austin, Texas. So if you're ever interested in getting your free home valuation, you can use the link down below to see how much your home is worth. I'll send you a monthly market update so you can stay in touch with the housing market. All right, let's get started. Austin, Round Rock, San Marcos area. We're looking at homes selling in the 449 median price. We're seeing a lot more closed sales compared to the year prior with 28-23, but we do see the prices stay kind of flat. So I think this is a very healthy marketplace. It's relatively more balanced than 2020, 2021, 2022, but also we still have some buyers coming out despite this high interest rate environment. So this is a very, very healthy marketplace. I'm very excited about what's to come for the second half of the year. But sales dollar volume, 1.65 billion. Up 4.5% from the year prior. We are looking at 5.5 months of inventory, which is staying on that edge of that healthy market. We do have a 4,562 new listings, so it is relatively higher than the year before. Active listing of 15,000, up 20%, almost 18% from the year prior. We are looking at a pretty steep active listing inventory on top of the new construction homes and the resale home market. With the buyers I've been working with, a lot of them are interested in new construction homes because of that incentives, the interest rate buy down, the 1-2-10 warranty, and the price discounts the builders are offering. So if you're doing a resale home, you really have to price your home correctly and you have to market it correctly. So if you're interested in that, reach out to me and see how and my team can help you market your home and stand out amongst a sea of inventory. Pending sales, 2,700, up 3.5%. So this is around a 6.5, 6.8% interest rate. And so this is a very healthy number. I personally think that pending sale is showing that there's still strong buyer demand out there. And if we do get, because the Federal Reserve did have their meeting today and we're potentially looking at a rate cut starting in September. So I personally believe that if we do get the rate cut for the rest of the year, we will be back into a very good marketplace. So let's talk about your go-to-market plan if you're looking to sell, and let's talk more about that. But before that, let's keep on going with the market data here. Average days on the market, 72 days on the market. It is very long. It's not a slow market. I mean, it's not a fast market. Like before, we might be looking at 50, 60 days. Now it's 72 days. Okay. Average closed list price, 93.9%. This means that when you list the price for $1 million, you only get $939,000 in your offer. So that is the average closed list price. So we are seeing the buyer has more negotiating power, which absolutely makes sense because of the high interest rate environment we're sitting in. All right, Austin proper, the Austin zip code area, 549 median sales price, down 1.1%. Closed sales, we're looking at 837, up 11.5 from the year prior. So this is a interesting number because back in 2023, 2024, we did see a lot of people moving from the Travis County to the Williamson County. So basically from the Austin proper area out towards the satellite city, the suburban area here in Austin, like Pflugerville, Leander, Georgetown, Round Rock, etc. But now I'm seeing a little shift back towards the city center. And as younger generation starting to want to live that city lifestyle, but at the same time still want to become a homeowner, they shift back towards the Austin area. We're looking at $602 million in sales dollar volume, down 5.8%, almost 7 months of inventory. So we are leaning definitely towards a buyer's market. A buyer's market if we're looking to buy in Austin proper. 1457 new listings, and then we're looking at 4,700 active listings, which are pretty high numbers. But 50 days on the market compared to 72, we're looking pretty good in Austin area. Still 93.9% average closed list price, so we're still looking to have a price drop when people put in an offer. Bastrop, 370,000. This is the only area that I've seen with so little transaction, but still relatively higher median price. So, only 10 closed sales in the month of June, and then there's $4.6 million sales dollar volume, 5.4 months of inventory. We're looking at 93.4% of close to list price. We do have a lot of active listing, but still, we still have pretty good absorption rate. So I personally think 43 days on the market, by the way. I personally think that Bastrop is a very investor-friendly area, and I have multiple investors bought in Bastrop area because of the Elon Musk corporate headquarters developing over there. Also, there's this movie studio production video studio producing in that area as well. So I'm very excited about the future. Bastrop is becoming one of the more underrated areas that's I think gonna have a very, very high upside in the upcoming, let's say, decade or so. Cedar Park still very, very much in demand. This is the only area that has high closed sales, but also a high increase in median sales price. So let's go back to the principle. Real estate is about location, right? Cedar Park, you're conveniently located to all the major technology companies. You're conveniently located to some of the best schools in Austin area, in Round Rock ISD, and look at that little thumbs up. $503,000 median sales price, up 9%. Sales dollar volume up 13.5%. New listing and active listing 91 and 242, but the average days on market and the months of inventory 37 days and 5 months of inventory shows that somewhat into a seller's market. Average close list price also indicates that 95.3. So if you're looking to sell in Cedar Park, fantastic. I personally am surprised because homes in Cedar Park, you're selling $500,000 home that's from the 1999 2000s, and you have a bigger lot. The environment's good, but the house itself aren't anything that pretty. I'm seeing a lot of homes from the 70s and 80s are trying to sell there. So I don't know. I think Cedar Park is great, but I personally live in Pflugerville, so I personally think Pflugerville is gonna catch up to Cedar Park eventually. That's my hope anyway. All right, Dripping Springs, Southwest Austin area, $610,000 median sales price, up 3%. Closed sales, 15.5% with 298 closed sales in the month of June. We're looking at 5.4 months of inventory, which is healthy, leaning a little bit towards seller. 473 new listing, 1,200 active listing, and 276 under contract. Average days on the market just a little bit above 50 at 53, 94.2 average closest list price. I think Dripping Springs seeing a relatively healthy marketplace. You got a mixture of buyers moving there. You got people looking to retire, people who are young, working downtown, wanted to still be a homeowner. So that's still a 45-minute drive, but still you get a good view section. I think that Lago Vista could be a better fit for people looking for a better view, but Dripping Springs is definitely in a pretty healthy marketplace. Georgetown is one of the most heavily developed new construction areas. So I personally am not surprised seeing the median sales price drop again at $399,000, down 4.7%. Looking at 115 closed sales, up 7.5%. So that means that personally, I think it's a lot of that new construction homes giving that discount, so you can increase the volume of sales, a number of homes sold, but then you're lowering the price. Months of inventory in 5.2 months. We're looking at 510 active listings and 165 joined this month, and 115 went under contract. So 69 days. So you are seeing that competition heating up, right? So you get some maybe resale home or some higher price, $700,000, $800,000 homes sitting on the market a little bit longer, looking at 93% to the list price. So Georgetown, I think it's leaning more towards of a buyer's market with some negotiation going down. And my buyers who bought homes in Georgetown, they are actually get a lot of that incentives in for sure. But lately, things have really picked up. So it really depends. Hutto, Northeast Austin. I think I personally like Hutto. I think it's going to be developed pretty well in the next decade or so as well. So we're looking at 337 median sales price, down 10%, 73 closed sales. This volume went up a lot compared to the year prior. 3.9 months of inventory. They're not building a lot of homes in Huddle. That they will, but they're not currently. So 62 new listing, 190 active listings, 47 days on the market. So I think that with these numbers, if you're looking to sell your home in Huddle before the competition from new construction picks up, you should. This is probably a good time for you to catch some of the higher transaction, attract higher number of people looking to move to Huddle, but still wanting to sell their home. So if you have plenty of equity in Huddle, now is probably a good time for you to try to list your home for sale, because data showing that you could get a pretty good price for the home that you're listing, right? Jonestown, this is one of the lowest areas of sales in Austin. We're only 8 sales in the month of June. We're looking at $645,000 in medium sales price. So I don't really trust that $100,000, 100% increase in medium sales price, because it's such a low number of sales. But homes that are sold usually a higher price point, because I see the buyer profile who are looking to move to Jonestown are people who are looking to retire, who are looking to buy their retirement home or like vacation home or like waterfront or hill country view homes. We are seeing that a lot of negotiation power going on with 16.6 months of inventory, buyer's market, 72 days on the market, 86.6% close to list price. So if you're looking to buy, Jonestown is a great place to buy. But that means you got to live in Jonestown. Lago Vista, 475,000, up 10%. 33 closed sales, down 15.4%. This number surprised me. I thought Lago Vista will see a lot more traction, but maybe the high interest rate also affect higher price point homes as well. 12.7 months of inventory, not a good number. Very much a buyer's market. I have sales on the market, 111 days, close to list price, 91.7%. This is such an interesting area. I have a buyer who's looking to buy in the 1.2, 1.5 range. And he wanted to put an offer on a house that was listed at 1.35, but someone just bought it at asking, because that home's truly is a beautiful home. But yeah, anyway, I think this is such a mixture of a market. So it depends on the home and depends on the location that you have. We could see homes sell at asking or way below asking. All right, Lakeway, 775,000 median sales price. 31 closed sales and 29 went under contract this month. We're looking at 9.1 months of inventory. I think that it's expected. It's Lakeway, lake waterfront property. Homes are a little bit more expensive. You don't expect it to, and a lot of Lakeway homes are custom-made homes. So some people might not like the fixture or the design style that you guys have, but still, I think if you're looking to sell Lakeway, we want to market it correctly. You want to make sure that your home can go in and compete against 240 homes that's on the market, and make sure you have a really good incentive to attract the right buyers, and also a really good channel to market your home. So if you're interested in selling your home, want to make your home stand out from the market, reach out to me. I love to show you how my team and I can help you market and stand out in this sea of competition. And if you're looking to get your home valuation, you can click the link down below, get a free home valuation as well, and get monthly market report. It's one of the most comprehensive market report I've seen. So I personally love that app. Check it out in the description down below. You can also check it in the comment box. All right, Leander, another heavily built area from the new construction builders, $525,000 median sales price. This number surprised me. I personally would expect $450,000 or so, but Leander do have bigger homes. 70 closed sales, 40 million sales volume, 5.5 months of inventory. Pretty healthy marketplace. 93.2, 56 days. 62 went under contract, 245 that's on the market, with the 118 joining this month. So I think Leander is sitting at a pretty healthy, balanced market. So if you're looking to sell, this is not a bad time, to be honest. All right, Liberty Hill. This is the one, 91 closed deals. That one surprised me. I always thought Liberty Hill has lower transaction volume, but still 91 homes is not a low number at all. $520,000 medium sales price, 5.8 months of inventory. 127 homes went on market today, this month, and then 460 are on the market today, but 78 went under contract. We are looking at average days on the market, 105 days, much longer than the Austin average, around 50, around 70, right? So this is a understandable Liberty Hill area. You really have to find the right client who are looking to move there. Some buyers are like, they're from California, they're from the East Coast, they lived in this cramped up small place, homes from the 1970s, or like a very one bedroom apartment studio that costs like hundreds of thousands, sometimes $1 million. Now they come to Texas, they want something that's big, large land, so they pick Liberty Hill. So that's somewhat of the client profile. 92.2% average close to list price, pretty much expected. Manor, personally, I seen a big slowdown in Manor area. 31 closed sales. I think it's because this area, I personally don't understand. I think Manor has a lot of potential as an investor. The only downside or the drawback from Manor is that the high property insurance, right? Because of that area developing so new relatively to the other area. So we're looking at 2.6, 2.8 in terms of property taxes. But we did vote for lower property taxes, so I'm excited to see how that will impact the holding costs for investment properties. But median sales price, $213,000, down 5% from the year prior. 4.8 months of inventory, 34 new listing, 115 total, 34 went under contract. So pretty good from this perspective, but I am experiencing or seeing a lot of slowdown in Manor area. 76 days on the market, 95.2 close to list price. Pflugerville, yes, I personally think is one of the more undervalued, or it's going to appreciate a lot more in the future. Pflugerville, because it's so convenient. Homes are relatively more affordable. $413,000 medium sales price, 54 transactions in the month of June. 4.4 months of inventory, 242 homes came on the market. On the market today with 102 new listings. A lot of it is in the Blackhawk area, east of I-35 by a mile, by a lot actually. But in that little section in the Seal area, I think those sections are developing these new constructions that are selling the $700,000, $800,000. But average close to list price, 96%, 95.6%. So if you're looking to list in Pflugerville, you can pretty much get a pretty good deal, I think. You don't really have that much of competition. You still have a lot of buyers looking to buy with 4.4 months of inventory. So if you're looking to sell in Pflugerville, now is a pretty good time. Round Rock, let's see, 434,000 medium sales price, up 4%. 107 closed sales, down 20 or 17%. Sales dollar volume also down 17.5% with only 53 million. I think Round Rock is sitting in an interesting place because I am personally thinking that people who are returning to office, to Dell, etc., they're moving from other area. One of my clients, he moved from Minnesota because Dell wanted to return to office. He did not buy in Round Rock. He instead bought in Georgetown. So I think they would rather move a little bit further away and do that little commute and do daily commute, which is interesting, right? Some people like to live a little closer. I personally think that Round Rock will start to pick up soon, both in rental pricing and in housing prices. 454 active listing, 192 went on the market, and then 124 went under contract. 95.6 average close to list price, and we're selling faster, much faster than the Austin area at 47 days on the market. West Lake Hills, last but not least, only 2 closed sales. Right, that's why I can't really do these super luxury homes. I want to. The commissions are great, but they only get 2 deals per month, so maybe like 20 deals, so 20 transaction per year. This is kind of crazy. What is this balloon? 2.78 million medium sales price, 5.56 million total transaction volume, 9.5 months of inventory. Yep. 8 new listing, 26 active, 5 pending, 47 days on the market, 81.2 close to list price. Disgusting. Yeah, these super high-end homes, we're looking at much better negotiation power or negotiation room. So thanks for watching. If you're interested in learning more about your home valuation, click the link down below. Join our free monthly market report to show you the latest value of your home and the market in your area. And if you're interested in reaching out or listing your home for sale, absolutely reach out to me to learn how my team and I will help you stand out, help you reach audience that Zillow, Realtors.com don't have access to with my other YouTube channels. I'm excited to learn from you. See you next time.